Hello everyone. Today we shall be discussing on how to generate e-invoice and further how to print the same via IRP, that is invoice registration portal provided by the government. So the very first step we will be seeing is download government utility and configure it. So this is the government e-invoice portal. From there you can go to help, tools and click on bulk generation tools. Here you will see four formats A, B, C, D. Please download the D format. Once downloaded, go to the downloads folder and open the downloaded file. Once the file gets opened, click on enable editing and then click on enable content. Here you will see multiple tabs. Click on the profile tab. Here you need to configure the seller GST and details. This is one time. Please specify the details here. Then specify the legal name. I am inputting dummy data here. Specify the address from where the goods are being dispatched, then the seller location. Here you select the state and the PIN code. Don't touch the below profile details, leave it as it is. Ensure that you save before exiting this file. This completes our download and configuration process. You can also provide the contact and the email address in the Excel file. Also, you need to do this step for each and every address from where you will be dispatching the goods. So you will have to create multiple files for such a scenario. Now moving on to the next process, the step 2 is to export the Genesis e-invoice report in Excel. Now let's see how to do this. I have already created two sales invoices for two different customers, and here you can see that no IRN information is available for these invoices. Now you need to go to report. In the search report name, type e-invoice. In finance register, you can see a GST e-invoice utility report. In case you don't find this report here, you might need to sync your repository. So please contact Genesis support in case you don't know how to do it. Now right click on it, export as Excel. Provide the date here, click on OK. On the site name, select the site name, and there are multiple other filters as well which you can opt for, and click on OK. The Excel file gets downloaded. Now in the downloads folder, I am opening the utility file. Here you can see that both the invoices, that is the invoice number 7 and invoice number 8, gets exported here. Only those invoices will be showing here against which e-invoice is not generated. Once the e-invoice gets generated and you update the information into the system, this report will stop publishing that invoice data so that you don't face any kind of duplicate check validation error while generating the e-invoice. It is important to add one more thing here, that only posted, that is released documents, shall show up in this report. Unposted documents will not show up. Step 3 is to create a JSON file using the government utility. Now let's see how to do that. We already have this report open. Now I'm opening the government utility file. In the e-invoice tab, we need to copy the data from the Genesis report file to this file. We need to copy all the rows. Click on the first cell after the header row. Now move the Excel focus to the last column and select the last cell of the data while pressing the shift key on the keyboard. All the data gets selected. Do Ctrl C to copy the data. Minimize this file. In the government utilities first row, click on the first cell, right click and select Paste Special. Select Values and Number Formats only and click on OK. In the current version, the government is not accepting the format if it is as date. So you need to select all the rows, change it to text, and re-specify the date here in dd/mm/yyyy format. Click on validate. Data validated successfully message is shown from the government's utility. Now you can click on prepare JSON. The JSON will get created in the same folder where this file exists. Click on OK and close the file. See here, multiple files got generated, and here there is a JSON file. We'll talk about how to use this JSON file in the next step. The next step is to upload the JSON in the invoice registration portal and download the IRN data from there. Since we don't have access to the IRP portal, we will be using the government's user manual to understand how this works. So this is the government's e-invoice system portal. In the user manuals, I am going into the web system. See, once you log in into the e-invoice portal, that is the IRP portal, you will see the manual creation option and bulk upload option. Click on the bulk upload option. These are the information which we have already seen on how to generate the JSON. After clicking on the bulk upload option, you will come across this page where you need to upload the JSON file by clicking on browse and selecting the JSON file and click on upload. Once you click on upload, the system will automatically generate the e-invoices. See here, as you can see in this sample image, the system will show you the number of invoices in the file, the number of items in the file, and the number of invoices uploaded successfully and the number of failed in, which you can re-upload again in case there's some error. So here you can see the download Excel option. On clicking on this download Excel option, government will be providing the invoice number wise IRN details which you need to update in Genesis. So once we download the IRN data file from the IRP portal, next step is to update that IRN information against the invoices in Genesis. Since we don't have the access to the IRP portal and we couldn't generate the IRN, so I have created a dummy Excel file which we should receive from the government on downloading the Excel. So this is the sample invoice which I have prepared. Invoice number wise IRN and signed QR data. If this signed QR data is not available, no issues, you can at least update the IRN data against the invoices. So the process to upload the IRN data is simple. Go to admin, utilities, data import, click on add, type in e-invoice, select the import class. In case this import class is not available here, ask your admin to provide you the access. Click on browse, select the downloaded file, click on next, click on next. So here you need to map the Excel columns with that of Genesis required columns. So in Genesis stock number, you need to specify the invoice number, which is mandatory, and the IRN. Also, if you have the QR code data, you can select the QR code data column here. You can save the mapping here. I have saved the mapping and I want to show you how to choose the mapping and proceed. So that's why I've cancelled the process. I'm redoing this process. Click on add e-invoice. select the file, click on next. Here in column mapping, select the saved mapping and click on next. See, already mapped columns are shown here and click on import. The IRN details have been updated into the Genesis system. You can cross verify by visiting the sales invoice page again. Sales distribution, sales invoice. See here the IRN data has been updated. Now if you click on the invoice and try to revert, it will give an error that the IRN data has been updated and this invoice cannot be modified. The next step is to print the invoice from Genesis. I'll show you how to do that. We are in the invoice list view. Select the documents required to be printed. Then select the layout. So this is the default document report of the sales invoice where you can see the QR code getting printed against the QR code which we specified while updating the IRN details, and the IRN details are also printed here. Acknowledgement number and date will also get printed in case you have provided that while importing the Excel or while updating the IRN details. Just a couple of points to be mentioned here. This is a default report. In case you want to use your own template or own document layout, you need to log a request in Genesis Care against which the QR code will be placed in your layout as per the space availability. In case if you download the Excel and you don't get the signed QR code data, no issues. I'll tell you how to address that in the next step. So the last step, this is basically a conditional step or the optional step. It will be applicable only if your QR code is not getting printed in Genesis. Now, there can be various reasons, like the Excel which gets downloaded from the government portal that does not contain the signed QR code data, or if suppose due to any technical reason Genesis layout is not printing the QR code, then this step can be followed. Government has provided a e-invoice printing option in the IRP portal against which you can attach your regular invoice printout which does not contain the QR code and dispatch the goods. Again, I'll show you this process based on the user manual from the government. Let's see how to do this. Once you log in into the e-invoice system, you will find a print option under the e-invoice section. On clicking on print, you will be taken to a print page where you can specify the acknowledgement number or the IRN number and click on go. As soon as you do that, the government portal will give you an option to print the e-invoice. Now this will be the e-invoice and your actual invoice will be attached to it as an annexure and you can move the goods. So to summarize the flow, the very first step is to download the government utility and configure it. The second step is to export the Genesis report in Excel. The third step is to create JSON using government utility. The fourth step is to upload the JSON in the IRP portal and download the IRN data in Excel. The fifth step is to update IRN information in Genesis. The sixth step is to print the invoice from Genesis. And in case the QR code is not getting printed from Genesis, you can print the e-invoice from the IRP portal and attach your main invoice as an annexure to the e-invoice printed from the IRP portal. Thank you. I hope the entire process is now clear to you. Should you have any query, please contact us via Genesis Care. Thank you.